Hey guys, Jonathan here, and today we're taking a look at the LEGO One Piece, the Going Merry pirate ship, which I found early at Target. I could not believe when I found this on store shelves early. It comes out August 1st, of course, with 1,376 pieces, 5 minifigures, 4 posters, we'll talk about those in a minute, and the low price of $140. Okay, I'm being a little sarcastic with that, but $140 for 1,300 pieces and all kinds of new minifigs and molds. This is absolutely priced just right, and I think this is going to make everybody happy. If you love the Netflix show, if you love the anime, or if you just like pirate ships in general, this is a great set objectively. It doesn't matter what you are or are not a fan of, it's just a great set. So let's get into it and set sail on the Going Merry. So up first we have Luffy, and the minifigs here are absolutely amazing. So many great pieces, dual molded, toe printing. Just keep that in mind as we go through the minifigures, all the new pieces we see here. But the legs are so great being dual molded, the torso is absolutely awesome, and of course getting the iconic hat is amazing, and we can flip that around to see a giant smile on his face. They put the scar under his eye, which is a great attention to detail, and this minifigure just delivers on every possible platform. My girl Nami is up next, and this figure is great. Awesome printing all around. Dual molded legs would have been nice, and she's not exclusive to this set, but man oh man did they absolutely cook with this figure. We can turn the hair around to see a little bit more of a determined fighting face, but we even get dual molded short sleeved arms on this, which are great for making customs of course, and overall this minifigure is just phenomenal. And here we have Usopp, who is not exclusive to this set. He comes in one other One Piece set, but still a great minifig nonetheless. Of course, we've got a little bit of arm printing there that looks so great, and we can lift up the satchel to see the full print underneath the torso that looks so good. Hip printing, toe printing, leg printing, and a green little slingshot there. The other thing is we can flip the head around to see a scared face on the other side, and this minifig absolutely rocks. Zoro is another amazing minifig here. Of course, we get 2 swords. Sure makes you wonder if there's going to be a 3rd sword. But there are dual molded arms on this, which are so great with the tan short sleeves. The green hair is amazing. No printing on the legs, but honestly, that's not much of a loss. And we can even put on the bandana, which looks amazing. And you might be wondering why he's making that face. Well, I did mention that 3rd sword, and that is unbelievably cool. This figure absolutely stands on its own and is so incredibly cool, and is exclusive to this set. And finally, we have Sanji, who gives us a brand new hairpiece, which is so cool that covers one eye. We can lift that up to see the head is double-sided, which is actually pretty sweet for making customs. I think that head's going to come in handy. Of course, he's got his beverage of choice and a little plate there, too. Overall, not too much crazy going on here, but definitely nice to get yet another exclusive minifig. Now that brings us to the ship itself, and guys, everything about this just works for me. There are a pretty ample amount of stickers around, as you'll see, but the first thing to talk about, of course, are those amazing sails. They're actually kind of like a thin plastic, like you can almost see my finger through it. Both of them are that same material, and I think that is so cool. I mean, we're so used to, of course, seeing, like, you know, the paper textile versions from these LEGO sets, but something about this material just works so incredibly well. We actually get a couple more of those way up top there with the flags there up in the masts, and we actually have room to put a minifig up in that mast, which is cool. Then there's actually a little bit of story going on where you can have the figures climb up the ropes to get to the top masts. I think that works out really cool, and I love that continuity for play purposes. Then on the side, we can drop the anchor here. It doesn't drop very far, but it does kind of clip onto the side there, and you could drop it if you so desired. I always have a little trouble clipping it back in. Then, as we move to the front of the ship, the ram sheep head at the front looks so amazing, and we actually have a little stud shooter hidden down here. When we press this, it actually presses out that one individual stud, so not a very crazy cannon, but a cool play feature nonetheless. Then we can go ahead and move up here where we can move Zoro to the side and lift up this entire panel to see an interior here with a little room there. And you can see there's some stickers on the windows and the walls there, which is quite cool. Basically identical on both sides. There's some clips to hang up gear and things like that, but overall, very cool front room there. And then on that panel we lifted up, you can see that there is a treasure chest we can open with some food hidden inside and about. Then that clips very easily back into place, a little something like that. We can move to the center and see that there is a doorway to get into that room, which is awesome. Then we can lift up this piece here, and it brings out this entire middle section here, which we can lift out this, which is like a cargo hold, where we have all kinds of cool stuff. We have fruit, we have other kind of food, and we also get 4 posters in this set. Now, across the One Piece sets, you'll get various posters, the wanted posters, that is, and they're randomly inserted. So, hopefully, if you get all the sets, you get all of them, but I guess statistically speaking, it is possible that you could get doubles and duplicates if they're random. So, I think that this is kind of interesting because, you know, you'll be able to, like, trade with friends to make sure that everybody gets full sets and things like that. So I do kind of like that, but it also would be kind of nice if we just knew what we were going to get. But I don't know. It's been a little while since we've had something like that, you know, a trading component, and I dig that a lot. As you can see, there are some tools and things like that hidden over here. Then we can move along to the back of the ship where we can literally pull the entire back out like this and open it up to see lots of gear stored inside and the back there. And of course the trees in the back as well. Love that. And then that folds in and you can see there are little grooves right here that this sets into, little grooves like that. But you actually have to take that piece out entirely to lift out the entire back part to get into the kitchen and dining area. So I absolutely love that we've got the kitchen with all the cups and the stickers on the wall and everything. And then on the side here, we've got cabinets, all kinds of pots and pans and stuff like that. And a little dining area right there with a door that can open out to the front. Of course, that door will take us back out to the main deck, and it just makes for such a great set. So like I was saying earlier, guys, I think that this is amazing. If you love One Piece, the Netflix show, or the anime, obviously this is going to deliver, but this could very easily just be a regular old pirate ship. If you don't care about the show at all, which, you know, I don't know why you wouldn't, but I'm just saying, if you're watching this and are a little partial because you haven't seen the show or anything, it is still an incredible, incredible build. So on the bottom here, you can see it's flat. I am kind of perplexed that they didn't use the giant, like, pieces, you know, for boat hulls, but I'm actually glad they didn't because it's way more fun to see and to build when it's like this. Of course, we can move the rudder in the back. This will not float. I guess that's the one question you may have had on your mind. It does not float, but it does make for an awesome, awesome display piece here, and I absolutely love this set. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts on the Going Merry. I think that this thing is absolutely incredible. And again, I think if you're a One Piece anime fan, you're going to love it. Netflix fan, you're going to love it. Pirate ship fan, you're going to love it. Or if you just want a fun Lego build, there's absolutely nothing off about this set, and I think it absolutely delivers. It's one of the best price sets of the year. Oh my gosh, I just can't say enough great things about it. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this one. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.